Good morning. It's turned out nice again. It hasn't, guys. It's 7 a.m. And I'm very tired. I've had less than 4 hours sleep last night, so go easy in the comments today if I was you. That was a nightmare last night, wasn't it, that Galatasaray game? Fucking hell. I don't know, I've been reading your comments and I'll get straight to the point. I've picked out a comment left on a video yesterday that I have chosen to be my comment of the day, if you like. Each day I give away a Cop Talk VIP membership. It's worth 50 quid, you know. To those of you, you know, that take time to participate and interact with the channel, leaving comments. I try to pick at least one comment every day. Well, I do pick one comment. Good morning, Remy. I'm recording a video. Can you go over there, please? Yes, fuck off. No, I do pick one comment every day, sometimes more. And I have picked one. And do you know what? I've got my new tablet here. Look, I bit the bullet yesterday and I bought a new tablet for the channel. Thanks to those of you that support me here by, you know, you use the super thanks or your channel members or whatever. Just one moment, please. Will you go away, please? You cover me in hairs. Go on. Piss off. Yeah, thanks to those of you that support the channel. And in particular, Niall was a massive help last week and encouraged me to get a new tablet. And I was hesitant because, you know, I want to save my pennies and that, you know, revenue's down. Well, the last time I looked, it was down 51% for September, based on the previous month. It's been very quiet. So I was like, oh, you know, I know it's going to be shit revenue coming in October. So I was trying to be, you know, sensible and trying to get round to October. But yesterday I recorded a video for you guys. I think it was the Ryan Gravenberg video. And it had a table that I needed to read from. And I was trying to do it on my mobile phone when I was in the cafe. And I was like, nah, I'm going to have to get a tablet. So I got one. All right, just in case you're interested. I don't know how to pronounce that name. You know, I'm like, I got that one. All right. Which is described as an iPad killer. I picked it up for €268, and so far, so good. It's brilliant. So I've got the comment here that I've chosen, and it was posted by Shawnee Edgar 94, and he says, reading into that Haitenga departure, mate, can only think that's one of the reasons we are looking poor. Quote, if John is smart, he would stay here one more season. Slot already was sounding like he was terrified of what was coming. Haha. Heitinga was a big part of the setup and tactics. Instead, you bring in a failed manager like Gio Van Bronckhorst. Speaking about Heitinga during the season, Slot said, one of the reasons why we work together is because we have so much in common. If it's about playing style, game model, or the changes we make during the game. He obviously hasn't got that shit in common with Gio. Now, do you think there's anything in that? We've seen this before when, you know, key personnel have left, an assistant or whatever, you know, to a manager, you know, his main man or one of his right-hand men or whatever. What do you think with that? You see, I haven't been convinced by Liverpool's performances, but I've tried not to be negative because you sit in top of the league. And I've always been brought up to, you know, to understand or to identify like champions, you know, winning teams, if you like, as grinding out results, being top of the table, but playing shit sometimes. Sir Alex Ferguson, that's where I saw it, you know, and then they'd get that late winner or something and it'd be like, well, fuck, mate. But, you know, so I put it down to, you know, the changes in personnel and stuff like that. But I don't know. I don't know. I did upload a video last night, a post-match video. If you want to comment specifically about the game, maybe use that one rather than this. But what do you think about that comment by Shawnee there? So listen, Shawnee, all I need you to do is, you know, comment this video and say, hey, well, you don't have to thank me, but if you could just let me know that you've got the acknowledgement, you know, give me the acknowledgement that you've received that membership. And then I need you to email Charlotte, my daughter, who does all the admin stuff for me. She's a full-time mum. She's got a full-time job and she helps her dad out. She doesn't get paid. I try to give her a few quid every now and then, but she's a little hero. So if you could email her support@coptalk.com, point her in the direction of this video and your comment, claiming the prize if you like, and she will set you up, my friend. Okay, Shawnee, welcome aboard into the Cop Talk VIP community. Some important people in there. I'm in there too, yeah. I'm important in my own little world. So, yeah, that's that. What do I need to talk with you? Well, yeah, obviously the game was... I don't know what I want to think about the game, to be honest with you. So, yeah, my little tablet. I like it. It's cool. It's good. I haven't took the sticker off the back yet. But I do need a case for it. So thanks to those of you that do support me here and my efforts. I've invested €768 into Cop Talk, this YouTube channel, in the last week. All right, so, and I would rather have had that €768 in my bank and in my pocket. But I do try and make things better, and that tablet's going to help me when I read from it in my videos. So thanks, guys. Massive shout out to my channel members and those of you that do buy me, a coffee or a beer, through the super thanks or the Revolut link. That's my beer fund, the Revolut one. If you see it in the video description, that's my Saturday sherbets. All right, guys. So yeah, thank you. Now listen, I'm going to host a live stream on here tonight. I wasn't scheduled to do that. I'm looking at doing Tuesday, Thursdays. But I do have a free evening tonight. So I am going to host a live stream on here at 6 o'clock UK time this evening. Okay. So we'll be on for at least an hour, I suspect. So if you'd like to come along, I'd love to see you. I haven't looked at the Spanish football dailies yet. I've literally just come downstairs. And, I go to the cafe every morning, 6 days a week, to review the Spanish football dailies for you. I'm looking out for anything to do with Konate, Guehi and Real Madrid and Barcelona. The British tabloids want you to believe they're sniffing around, but they're not. They're regurgitated claims that were made in the tabloids back in either April or May 2025. I mean, Real Madrid or Barcelona may have an interest in him, but if you're hearing that they have, I can assure you nobody credible in Spain, where I am, has made those claims yet. So I'm keeping an eye on, each day I'm looking for Konate, Guehi, Allister, because I think he's going to be linked with Real Madrid at some point. I'm looking for things like that, FSG, potential purchase of a Spanish club. And I check those 4 Spanish dailies every day for you. But I'm not going to the cafe until later today. I usually go at 6:45 in the morning. But I've got some stuff to do, so I'm not going to go there till probably 8:30 a.m. UK time, all right, 9:30 local time. I'll go there and I'll see what's what. And I always, put on social media, X at Cop Talk, even if there's nothing, I'll say there's nothing there, guys, all right? So look out for that from me. Now, I do know that reports in France have claimed that Liverpool are confident that Konate will extend and sign a new contract with Liverpool, which is very interesting to hear. So I can assure you I'll be studying that today and going over that with you. I've got the original article lined up. I'm going to break it down with Dave, my AI assistant that's trained to analyse football news articles, the authors that write them and the platforms or outlets that publish them. And regarding that outlet, we do have a log regarding their previous claims. So Dave, if I make a video with you and I discuss a particular journalist or newspaper or anywhere in the world, I can assure you we create a log for that journalist, for that outlet publication, so that we can always refer to it before and say, well, look, this is what they got right, what they got wrong. This is what the journalist's reputation is. Oh, he said this 3 months ago, but now he's saying this. So we can look for inconsistencies. It's an amazing wealth of data that we are building up now. And it's proving very valuable to what I try and do for you. So Konate, you can expect something on that today. Now, because there's been those reports in France today, my natural reaction is, I wonder if there's anything in the Spanish papers about Konate today. I wouldn't have thought so related to that, but maybe tomorrow. Excuse me, one moment. Can you go away, please? I do not want covering in dog hairs. Thank you. I've got clean clothes on. Hey, go away. Fuck off. Okay, so we'll do that today. If there's anything you'd like me to touch upon today, please leave a comment under this video, because your comments inspire me and give me ideas. And sometimes you might leave a comment, about a particular subject or maybe the video I've recorded, and I read it and think, oh, that's a good point. Oh, I remember that. Oh, I need to tell them about that. Now, what I'm going to try and do today is I'm going to try and do some member only content for the channel today as well. For those of you that do support me, and I've got something I think I'm going to use on the mail stand for you, that feature. So I want to give something back to the people that support me, especially now the transfer window's closed, it's quiet, and I really need to reward the people that look after me, because without the channel members, I couldn't do this. It's very true, all right? So I've got something coming up for you guys today as well. Now, is there anything else? I don't think so. I heard from Shauno yesterday. Shauno sent me a really funny video. Some of you will know Shauno, of the Crank the Flange remix, DKB remix. He said it was 2 years ago when we recorded that. It was so nice to hear from him, and he sent a video. It was really, really good. Yeah, it made me laugh. So nice one, Shauno. Thank you. I'm not sure if I've got anything else I need to talk to you about. On my other channel, Duncan Oldham, the link is in the video description. It will pop up on the screen as well. I'll be doing some kind of Dunk's diary update this morning on a more personal level. If you like my videos, you might want to come over there. You'll see people from this community over there. It's about you, it's about me, it's about Cop Talk. But yeah, you can find me over there. Now, I did put actually a video on because I bought some stuff yesterday, some football stuff, but you're going to have to go over there if you want to see what it is. So yeah, I went to the merchandise shop, the official, a shop that sells official club gear for the team I support here, David Via's CF Benidorm, and I showed that. I showed the gear that's on sale in there, not on sale, that's available in there to purchase and online. So if you pop over there, you'll see the kind of stuff we have, and I will, in my briefing this morning, my update over there this morning, I'll show you what I bought. I'm sure there was something else I wanted to run by you. No, maybe that is it. So yeah, don't forget to go over there. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So the morning briefings, as you can see, are back on this channel now. And I moved them over there because I wanted to save a notification. YouTube only sends out 3 notifications in a 24-hour period, right? And that morning briefing was always taking one up. But you can upload a video and disable the notification, all right? The alert to you if you've got them turned on. You click on my username of the channel. At the top, you'll see a bell and put all notifications. But you can disable that notification, but it also excludes it from appearing in your subscription feed on YouTube, I think. Okay. Now, the way to get around that is you need to get in your head to check the channel manually. All right. You click on my username at some point during the day, because if I was to upload more than 3 videos, you wouldn't be informed, or maybe not even see on your subscription feeds the other 4, 5, 6 videos. All right. And when it's busy, there can be 10, 11, 12. I don't expect that at the moment. So get in the habit of checking the channel manually. Now, the last 2 morning briefings, I didn't untick the notifications. I let them through because I knew I would only be doing, say, 3 videos or something. So I'm not sure with this one at the moment. So I'm not sure if you'll get pinged about this. I don't know. Now, what I do want to do, look, I'm picking my phone up. Let me pick my tablet up. What I do want to do is give a shout out to anyone that might have supported me on this channel in the last 24 hours. Now, I don't know if there is anyone. Let's have a look. Community, view all. Click that one. Click that one. Super thanks. This is the love heart under the videos. Is there anybody 12 hours ago, Clive Mitchell is a channel member as well. Schwad. He always looks after me, does Clive. He says, appreciate the update regarding gravy. Get yourself a frosty one at the weekend, Dunk. How nice is that? Bought me a beer for the weekend. Yeah, thanks, mate. Love you, Clive. You know that, buddy. Also, Jason Bay, another channel member. Schwad, bought me a coffee. Guehi. Thank you, Jace. Absolute legends. Not just channel members, look, to support me additionally. So just the two on this channel. Is that all I need to do on here? Oh, there's two on there. I have to use my phone for this because I haven't got everything set up on my tablet yet. There was a PayPal yesterday that came in. If I can find it. Oh, don't do this to me. I'm fucking useless, aren't I? I can't even see. Right, hang on a minute. I'm fucking useless, right? I did mention it to Charlotte yesterday. Should be on there. Charlotte, there we go. David. Where? See, this is where I'm very unorganised. Let me find it. I need to get it. I'm sure I took a screenshot of it yesterday. No. Let's have a look. There we go. David Clitheroe. Thank you very much, David. I can't see the note that came in. I'm sure there was a note with it. View message. No, I can't see it. But it did come through yesterday, David. I'm very grateful. He sent me a couple of quid, a fiver, to get myself a beer or a couple of coffees. And that's what I mean. You know, I've got great people like that look after me. And I need that support, you know. The thing is, you know, with my channel, I don't clickbait. I don't make sensational videos. I don't fuck with you. I don't blag you. I put a lot of effort in. And I try and do things right. Now, if I was to clickbait you and sensationalize things and make the majority of my videos, you know, member only or adopted practices, you know, that annoy you as the user, the viewer, if I was to, you know, push betting affiliations and other bullshit ball shaving products on you, my revenue would go through the roof. Right? But I don't. I try and do it right. So, you know, people that meet me halfway and buy me a coffee or a beer, it goes a long way. You know, some people will go, oh, it's only a couple of quid, don't I? And I'm like, well, you fuck, shoo. Collectively, it's immense. Imagine if everyone did that, or 10%, 1% of my audience. You know, I would be able to do a lot more for you guys, and it would make my life a little bit more comfortable and easier, you know, not so fucking stressful. Until I get paid on the 23rd of every month. So thank you for that, Dave. Now, what am I doing? Right, so I'm just going to check Revolut. This is one of my links in the video description. I think something came in on there yesterday. This one from, see, this is what I mean. This is from Carl M. Carl, I can't respond to you on this on Revolut for some reason. Sometimes when people make a Revolut, you know, thing when they buy me a beer or whatever, sometimes I can reply to them, sometimes I can't. So, Carl, if you get this message, could you let me know how you did that? I mean, I'm assuming maybe you don't have a Revolut account. I don't know. Maybe you have to have one. But some messages I can reply to, some I can't. And it says, hiya, Dunk. Sorry, it's not more. €8. That's 4 cups of coffee. That's exactly what I spent in the cafe yesterday for €8. And going to the cafe is good for my mental health. I've been stuck, you know, at a desk in a house for nearly 30 years. And it's only been in the last almost a year now that I actually leave the house to, you know, to go for a coffee and take my laptop and do a bit of stuff. And it's been really rewarding for me. It's been good for me. I've learned a lot more Spanish and, you know, just, I think it's good. And I wouldn't be able to do it if it worked for people like you. €8 a day, 6 days a week, over the course of a month adds up. And throw in the 40 quid a month subscriptions to the 4 papers, and it all adds up. Do you know what I mean? So, Carl, don't you dare say sorry. Hiya, Dunk. Sorry it's not more, as it's the last in my account until next payday. Look at that. I think you've well earned a drink, pal. Thanks again for all you do. See, when I win that fucking lottery, what day are we on? Wednesday. Wait till I do Euro Millions. I'm coming for you, Carl. What a legend. Look at that, you know what I mean? Skint himself and still looking out for someone. That's the kind of people I have. Thanks, Carl. Top man. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I don't know. I feel a bit humbled. Thank you, man. I think, I'm not sure if, no, this one would have gone through. This was Lee J. Now, again, Lee, I couldn't reply to you with this. So if you see this message, please, or if you hear this message, please let me know how you did that Revolut yesterday, because it's not allowing me to reply to you. And Lee said, here you go, fella, testing this Revolut system and getting you some watery sugar. Enjoy. And he's done that. Yeah, it's cool, man. Thank you, but he bought me a Magnus. Although, do you know what? I've not been losing much weight recently, so I might have to have vodka this weekend. God fucking help us. Thank you very much, Lee, you hero. Also, William as well. William Kehoe. Hey, don't get yourself a coffee. Bought me a coffee. Again, I can't reply. And I hate it. Normally, when someone does something on Revolut, I can click a thing and reply to them and have a full-on conversation. I probably speak more to people on Revolut than anywhere else. So William and Lee as well, I can't reply to you, and I feel terrible because I wouldn't want you to think I'm being rude. Prior to that was Ruby. That was the other day. Thank you, Ruby. So that is my acknowledgements, and I don't think there's anything else to tell you. You know, I do the morning briefings to thank people for supporting me and to let you know my schedule. And I can assure you I'll be live on here today at 6 UK, well, providing nothing happens between now and then. I can assure you I'm very grateful to the people that do make it possible. And, you know, you might not be in a position to buy me a coffee or a beer, but you know what you can do? You can thumbs up a video and you can drop me a comment occasionally. Sometimes, you know, you can't do that. Keefe, one of the best, nicest people I've met from here over the years. I met him at the Cop Talk get-together in Birmingham last December. I hadn't heard from him for ages, and he came on my live stream last night. That's just reminded me, live stream acknowledgements. And he said, sorry I haven't been on Dunk. I think he said he'd been watching on a Fire Stick, so he hadn't been able, you know, to leave a comment, but he made it, you know, an effort to come and see me on the stream. And you see, if you comment on my videos, you know, and you've been here for a while, don't forget I've been here for nearly 30 years. There's some people have been commenting for decades, right? And you disappear, I always worry about you. I always think, well, I wonder where that lad went or that lass, you know? And you know that I'm telling the truth because you'll come on my live stream and I'll go, where have you been? Where have you been? You know, so you've got to drop in and see me occasionally, guys. And like I say, those of you that, you know, can't support the channel financially as a member or anything like that, you can drop a comment, and that's currency as well, you know, because YouTube looks for it. YouTube says if the existing subscribers don't watch, don't comment, don't interact with the channel, they think, oh, well, nobody else, you know, no newcomers would want to watch this because the existing people aren't. So it helps the algorithm, you know. And I'm not really bothered about growing a YouTube channel, to be honest with you. But I am bothered about getting nice people here. You know, I get newcomers all the time that go, only just found your channel, love it. Those are the people I want here. You know, nice people like that. And not only that, never mind the algorithm. What about me? When I see you taking the time to comment and thumbsing up a video of mine, it makes me think, yeah, people are appreciating the videos. It's not because I want them to kiss my ass and say, oh, you're amazing. It's just that when you don't do that, I'm like, oh, maybe they're not bothered at the minute. Fuck it, I'll go to the pub. Nah, not to the pub, but I'll go and do something else, you know. And I've not seen a lot of interaction this month, to be honest with you. I don't think it's just me. I think others are having the same thing now that the window's closed. So it just makes me think, right, what am I going to do? Like, I'll do writing in the afternoon and won't make any videos then. So if you're someone that's genuinely like, oh, I like your vids, don't, you've got to interact with the channel, as frustrating as it may be. If you're driving your car, if you're on a Fire Stick or Xbox or something, maybe you can't. But every now and then, but what you can do, I'm pretty certain, is you could thumbs up the video, all right? So it just shows me that you're alive, all right, guys? Yeah, that's it, I think. I should get ready. Very tired. So I've not had a coffee or anything yet. I've literally come downstairs and just powered up this. So I will be doing Dunk's Diary on the other channel, the Duncan Oldham channel. The link is in the video description. I will be doing that. Oh, notifications, I've just remembered. Sorry, I know what I mean. But that's not going to be till later in the morning because I'm going to go to the cafe. Wait 1 minute, oh, sorry. Someone just threw me off with a message. Right, what was I saying? Yeah, not my morning briefing, my video over there will be later in the morning because I'm going to the cafe at 9:30 and I'll probably be there for a couple of hours. Okay, I just want to thank the following people that supported last night's live stream. They were as follows. Alan Metcalf, all right. David Crompton, Dave Clitheroe, I think I've just mentioned Dave. Dominic, he's a good lad, he's Dominic. Timo as well, I think he bought something for you last night, Remy. You got something from the shop, I've got to get you today. Nicholas, always supports me, amazing. Mark, Clive Mitchell and Jeff97. Alan, David Crompton, Dave Clitheroe, Dominic, Timo, Nicholas, Mark, Clive Mitchell, Jeff97. Thank you guys, they supported me on the live stream. And I will, of course, be live this evening at 6 o'clock if you want to come along for a natter. Maybe we'll have a little natter about that Galatasaray game, you know what I mean? Nah, I don't like them Galatasaray fans, mate, do you? A bit nasty. If my lad said to me, oh my daughter, I'm going to go and watch Liverpool out at Galatasaray, I'd say, you fucking not a chance. I'll leave it there. With my opinions regarding that. I don't know how, if there was any trouble overnight. I just want our fans to come home safe, and I want their fans to be safe too. Like I say, I haven't done any work this morning, so I haven't looked really at social media. I'm not aware of anything yet. I was told yesterday on the live stream that I think our fans were being, I think the authorities were maybe being a bit heavy-handed. I don't know, but I'll look into that. All right, guys, so have a lovely day. Have a great day. See you at 6 if you're around. Thanks to those of you that take the time to comment and to interact with the channel, thumbs up and shit like that. There's a new thing on here called a hype feature. Can you see that anywhere on here, on your app or thing? Hype the fuck out of it, whatever that means. I think it puts you on a leaderboard or something, and I think that helps the channel. Yeah. Thumbs up, comment, hype, woohoo! There's a love out under the video if you want to get me a coffee or a beer. That's like, it goes in the kitty and comes in the following month, on the 23rd, 24th. Massive, important to the channel that. Without that, I genuinely wouldn't be able to justify my time here. It's not enough to buy speedboats or out like that, guys. It's just enough to pay the bills. So yeah, that's important. But they take 30% YouTube, but they're giving you a platform for free, aren't they? So that's life. I do have links in the video description, especially that Revolut one. That's me my beer fund for a Saturday. I think I've got about 18 euros in it on Saturday, so I might only be out for a couple of hours. All right, guys. Hey, God loves a try, you know what I'm saying? Have a great day, and we'll catch up later. And if you do watch my other channel, Duncan Oldham, I will see you on there, but it'll be much later in the morning. All right, guys, if there's anything you want me to discuss today, let me know. All right, cheers.